No, I think that's a real concern. You always have that in transition, and the problem is, as you mentioned, our competition with the Germans, but it's a lot of the Europeans. You know, I had folks from the Netherlands in my office here recently who were talking about how they're going to be the center of autonomous vehicles in Europe. You know, the list is long of folks who are all focused on this to make sure that's a reality. And the Asians are the same thing. The Chinese are incredibly engaged. In fact, they're working on a partnership with the University of Michigan right now. So we're in a race. So anything that slows us down puts us at a significant disadvantage. So I'm concerned about that transition, and that's why we have been pushing so hard to have the Mobility Center, the competition to occur, and for a decision to be made before the Obama administration leaves. So I have pushed the Secretary of Transportation very aggressively. He's tired of seeing me, I'm sure, and others, but the competition will happen because if we went into the next administration, whoever is elected, it just takes time to gear that up, and we're talking another few months that go by, and we can't afford a few months. So hopefully this will happen. I'm confident that I've been assured that that'll happen, so we'll have the Mobility Center designated, which then it's kind of like you build it, they will come. It'll be the National Validation Center. And so the engineering will continue to move forward, which will be an important step. And then while that is occurring, it's about educating the new folks that are coming in. Now I will say that I've been impressed by the engagement, not just from the appointed folks from the administration, but the career folks in these agencies as well that have been actively engaged, see the vision. We talk regularly to the professional bureaucracy, the folks that are going to be there regardless of the administration, so they get it. But you're right, we've got to make sure that the leadership comes in also fully buys into that. So we'll have input into who will be in these positions, who will be appointed, depending on who the president is. I'll have more input than I would otherwise with one versus the other. But that will have to occur. But I think as long as we get the Mobility Center, we can still be on a pretty good glide path, particularly for Michigan.